Listen, failure is not your enemy. Failure is your teacher, your trainer, your shaper. Every time life knocks you down, it's not trying to destroy you. It's trying to prepare you for the level you prayed for. Failure is the first chapter of every success story. No great person ever reached the top without walking through the valley of defeat. Some people see failure and stop. But champions see failure and start. When you fail, it doesn't mean you are weak. It means you are fighting. It means you are trying. It means you are growing. Success is not born in comfort. It is born in the fire of disappointment, forged in nights of stress, and polished by the days where you almost gave up but didn't. Every failure you faced, every rejection, every closed door was secretly pushing you into your purpose. Remember this. Failure gives you experience. Experience gives you wisdom. Wisdom gives you success. Success is not about never falling. It's about rising every single time life hits you. Because one day, all those failures that embarrassed you will become the reason people clap for you. One day, the same people who doubted you will tell others how strong you are. And one day, your success will stand on top of the failures that once tried to break you. So don't quit. Don't doubt your journey. Don't fear failure. Fear stopping. Because the day you decide to keep going, that's the day success starts walking towards you. Failure is the path. Success is the destination. And you are still moving. Failure, a word that scares people. But the truth is, failure is the most honest friend you will ever meet. Failure doesn't lie to you. It doesn't pretend. It doesn't sugarcoat reality. It shows you exactly where you stand, who you can become. Every failure whispers a message. You are capable of more. When you fail, life is not punishing you. Life is training you. Success is too heavy to carry without strength. And failure is the gym where that strength is built. Think about it. Every invention, every business, every dream started with a failure. The world remembers the success, but it forgets the nights of crying, the days of doubts, and the moments of loneliness. You see someone winning today, but you didn't see the failures behind their smile. You didn't see the risks they took, the mistakes they made, the times they wanted to quit but didn't. Success is not beautiful when it begins. It's messy. It's painful. It's confusing. It's full of failures that shape you into someone strong enough to handle victory. Failure breaks you, but also rebuilds you. It destroys your ego, but grows your character. It kills your excuses, but multiplies your courage. And at every time you stand up after a fall, you become a new version of yourself. Stronger, smarter, sharper, unshakable. One day you will look back and smile because you will finally understand that every failure was pointing you toward something bigger. The door that closed was saving you from a room too small for your destiny. The opportunity you lost was making space for something designed only for you. The plan then that failed was pushing you toward the plan that will change your life. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's the foundation of it. Success is simply the reward for refusing to quit. And hear me clearly, you are not done. Your story is still being written. Your failures are not final. Your chapter of success is coming, and when it arrives, every failure will make sense. So keep walking, keep trying, keep believing. Because failure is temporary, but the success waiting for you is permanent. Failure, it's the storm you never asked for, but the storm that reveals your strength. When life knocks you down, it's easy to feel like everything is over. But listen carefully. Failure doesn't mean it's over. Failure means something bigger is beginning. Every time you fall, you're being carved, shaped like a diamond under pressure. A diamond isn't born shining. It becomes shining through heat, pressure, and time. Exactly like you. Failure is not a full stop. It's a comma, a pause, a moment of reflection before the next rise. Success loves people who refuse to quit. Success loves the stubborn. Success loves the dreamers who keep going even when the world laughs. And life will test you. Oh yes, it will test you. It will take your plans and tear them apart. It will take your comfort and replace it with fear. It will take your confidence and shake it. Not because life hates you, but because life knows what you're capable of, even when you don't. Failure is the mirror that shows you the weaknesses you need to fix and the strengths you didn't know you had. Your pain is not pointless. Your losses are not wasted. Your setbacks are not accidents. They are ingredients. Ingredients that build greatness. Remember, to success is not straight. It's full of curves, turns, cliffs, and breakdowns. Sometimes you'll walk alone. Sometimes you'll walk in darkness. Sometimes you'll walk with tears. But every step is progress. Every tear is growth. Every failure is a seed that grows into wisdom, resilience, and unstoppable determination. People will doubt you. People will judge your failures. People will talk about your mistakes. Let them talk. Let them laugh. Let them underestimate you. Because when you rise, and you will rise, those same people will watch in silence, wondering how you turned your destruction into destiny. And here's the truth. Success is not about being perfect. Success is about being persistent. It's about waking up after your worst nights and still saying, I'm not done yet. Every champion was once a beginner. Every expert was once a learner. Every success story was once a failure story. You're not failing, you're building. You're becoming. You're growing into someone your future self will be proud of. So don't fear failure. Fear stopping. Fear giving up. Fear settling for a life smaller than the one you deserve. Because the moment you choose to keep going, that's the moment success begins walking towards you. Your failures are not your end. They're the doorway to everything you've dreamed of. And one day you will look back and thank every failure for turning you into a legend. Failure, it's the place where most people stop. But it's the place where winners are born. People think success is about talent, luck, or timing. But the real secret is simple. Success belongs to those who refuse to surrender. Every time you fail, the world expects you to walk away. But every time you rise, you rewrite the expectations of everyone watching. Failure is painful. It hurts your pride. It shakes your confidence. It makes you question yourself. But that is exactly why it's powerful. Failure exposes the cracks so you can rebuild stronger. Failure reveals who is real and who was only clapping for your comfort. Failure pushes you forward when comfort tries to keep you stuck. You see, failure doesn't break you. It breaks the version of you that wasn't ready for the blessing ahead. You are not losing. You are transforming. Every setback is shaping your mind, your discipline, your character, your endurance. Winners are not the strongest. Winners are not the smartest. Winners are the ones who kept going on the days they felt weakest. Because success isn't achieved on the days you feel powerful. Success is achieved on the days you feel defeated, but still move forward. It's easy to be motivated when things are good. But the real growth happens in silence, in the dark, when nobody believes in you, when nobody sees your effort, when it feels like nothing is working. That's where champions are made. Not in applause, but in isolation. You will fail again, you will fall again, you will make mistakes again. And that's okay, because each time you fail, you rise with more wisdom. Each time you fall, you stand with more strength. Each mistake becomes a lesson that guides you closer to success. And the beautiful part is this: one day, the same failures that embarrassed you will become the most powerful paragraphs of your story. People will look at your success and call you lucky. But only you will know the truth. You didn't get lucky, you got up. You didn't win because you never failed. You won because you never quit. And listen right now, even if you feel lost, even if you feel behind, even if you feel broken, you are still in the building phase. Your failures are preparing you for a level of success that comfort could never teach you to handle. So keep going, keep fighting, keep believing. Because the same failures that try to bury you are the ones lifting you toward your destiny. Your story is not over. Your success is on the way. And every failure is clearing the path for it. Failure, people see it as the end. But failure is not the end. It is the blueprint of every great destiny. Every time you fall, life is quietly rearranging things around you, removing the wrong people, closing the wrong doors, shifting you away from the wrong path, positioning you for something far better. You think you're breaking, but life is actually building you. You think you're losing, but life is actually teaching you. You think you're stuck, but life is actually preparing you. Most people fear failure, but the truth is, you should fear a life where you never tried, never risked, never believed in yourself enough to fail. Because failure means you were brave enough to chase something bigger. And that alone makes you exceptional. Understand this: success is not a straight road. It's full of detours, heartbreaks, and setbacks. Sometimes you'll think you're going backwards, when in reality you're being catapulted forward. A bow has to be pulled backward before it shoots the arrow forward. Your failures are that pull. Your success will be that release. You see, failure shows you what you need to fix. Success shows you what you did right, but failure transforms you. Failure purifies you. Failure turns you into the person who can handle success without losing themselves, because success without maturity destroys people. But success built on failure creates legends. One day you will look back and realize that the things you cried for were the things that shaped the strongest parts of you. You will realize that the people who left you were necessary for your growth. You will realize that the money you lost was training for the wealth you're meant to manage. You will realize that every fall was pushing you into your final rise. And hear me, there is always a rise. You were not created to live defeated. You were not designed to end at failure. You were built for resilience, strength, and victory. Winners are not those who never fail. Winners are those who decide every single time to rise again. Because there comes a moment in your journey where fate looks at you and gives you a choice. Will you repeat the pattern, or will you rise higher? And in that moment, your failures scream one thing: get up. You are not done. You were made for more. Your success is on the way, and your failures are clearing the road for it. Keep going. The world hasn't seen your final chapter yet. But when they do, your story will inspire millions. Failure, it is the place where your heart breaks, but it is also the place where your strength is born. You don't discover who you are when everything is easy. You discover who you are when everything falls apart, when your plans collapse, when your confidence shakes, when your dreams seem impossible. That's where the real version of you appears. The version that refuses to surrender. Because here's the truth. Failure doesn't kill dreams, giving up does. Most people fail once and run, but the great ones, they fail again and again until failure gets tired of trying to stop them. You will face days where your mind says, quit. But your heart whispers, you can't stop here. You will face moments where everything in you feels heavy, but something deeper inside you says, wasn't created to end like this. And that voice inside you, that tiny, persistent voice, is your future calling you forward. Because failure is not a sign to turn back. It is a sign that you're close. Pain increases before breakthrough. Pressure increases before promotion. Chaos increases before success. Every storm you survived was training you for a blessing too heavy for your old self to carry. Every betrayal sharpened you. Every loss humbled you. Every rejection redirected you. Every disappointment strengthened you. Failure is the silent filter that separates those who wanted it from those who were born for it. Some people get jealous of success, but they never survived the failures behind it. They want the spotlight, but they don't want the darkness that built the star. Understand something, you're not behind. You're not late. You're not losing. You are developing. Your character is developing. Your discipline is developing. Your patience is developing. Your mindset is developing. Because success isn't only about what you achieve, it's about who you become. What good is success if you're not strong enough to hold it? What good is a blessing if you're not mature enough to manage it? Failure prepares you for what success will require from you. And when you finally rise, because you will, your success will not be fragile. It will be unshakable. It will be earned. It will be respected. People will clap for you, but they'll never truly know how many nights you cried, how many times you broke, how many failures you stood on just to stand here today. But you know, and that knowledge will make your victory sweeter than anything. So keep fighting, keep moving, keep believing. Failure is not your enemy. Failure is the doorway. Success is waiting on the other side. And you are almost there. Failure, it's not just an event, it's a season. A season where everything feels heavy, where results don't match your effort, where life feels unfair, and where your heart quietly wonders, will I ever make it? But listen, every champion has walked through that season. Every successful person has tasted the bitterness of failure. And not once, but many times. Because failure is not here to stop you. Failure is here to prepare you. You see, success is not just about achievement. Success is a responsibility. Success needs discipline. Success needs patience. Success needs maturity. Success needs a version of you that only failure can create. Failure doesn't ask permission. It shows up uninvited. It breaks the things you thought were strong. It exposes the things you didn't know were weak. It strips away pride, ego, and excuses. And only then does it begin building you again. You don't grow in comfort. You grow in fire. The people who laugh at your failures today don't understand that you're not losing. You're learning. You're sharpening. You're gaining wisdom they can't see yet. While some people chase shortcuts, you're building a foundation. While they want quick wins, you're developing a mindset that can survive storms. While they want applause, you're preparing for legacy. And hear this clearly. Success hits different when nobody believed in you but you. When you rise, and you will rise, your victory will not just be a moment. It will be a message that says, I survived what was meant to break me. I reboot myself when nobody helped me. Kept walking when failure tried to freeze me. I believed in a future I couldn't see. One day, people will ask you how you made it. They will expect a simple answer, but your real answer will be this: I failed my way to success, because you didn't get here by luck. You got here by endurance, by sacrifice, by nights of questioning yourself, but still choosing to continue. Pain by pain, lesson by lesson, failure by failure. You built a version of yourself that success cannot break. The storms didn't destroy you, they trained you. The losses didn't stop you, they focused you. The failures didn't define you, they refined you. And soon, very soon, you will enter a season where every failed chapter will suddenly make sense. You'll see why the door closed. You'll see why the opportunity fell apart. You'll see why the plan didn't work. Life wasn't rejecting you. Life was redirecting you. Because what's coming is bigger. What's coming is yours. What's coming is worth every failure you survive. So keep moving, keep fighting, keep believing. Failure is not your ending. It is the birthplace of your destiny. Failure, it's heavy, it's painful. It's the kind of pain that makes you question yourself, your choices, your purpose. It's the kind of pain that makes the world feel small, cold, and unfair. But failure is not punishment. Failure is preparation. It is the fire that tempers your character, the storm that strengthens your resolve, the darkness that teaches your soul to shine. You see, life doesn't hand out success lightly. It tests you first. It challenges your limits. It shakes your foundations. It tears apart the life you built just to see if you'll rebuild it stronger. Every successful person has a story like this. Every one of them has a chapter filled with rejection, disappointment, betrayal, and heartbreak. Every one of them has a moment when the world said, you can't. And every one of them, despite the pain, answered, watch me. Failure is the ultimate teacher. It doesn't give grades, but it gives lessons. It doesn't give warnings, but it gives wisdom. It doesn't give comfort, but it gives strength. When life knocks you down, remember this: you are not the failure. You are the fighter. You are the one who rises while others quit. You are the one who transforms adversity into opportunity. Every rejection you faced, every door that closed, every plan that failed, was life redirecting you toward your destiny. And your destiny is bigger than anything you can see right now. Pain will try to silence you. Fear will try to paralyze you. Doubt will try to convince you that it's over. But every time you take one more step, every time you try again, every time you refuse to quit, you grow stronger. You grow wiser. You grow closer to your breakthrough. Success doesn't belong to those who avoid failure. Success belongs to those who embrace it. Those who allow it to teach them, to shape them, to push them forward. Because the truth is, a failure is temporary. Pain is temporary. Obstacles are temporary. But the strength, wisdom, and growth you gain from failure are permanent. Your story is still unfolding. Your journey is still in progress. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. And one day, all the failures, all the heartbreaks, all the disappointments will make sense. They will be the reason your victory is sweeter, the reason your success is unstoppable, the reason your story inspires millions. So rise. Rise after every fall. Rise when nobody believes. Rise when the world doubts you. Rise when your body is tired, your mind is weary, and your heart is heavy, because failure is not the end. Failure is the forge. Success is the reward, and you are being forged into greatness. Keep going, keep fighting, keep believing. Your breakthrough is on its way. Your destiny is waiting. And the world hasn't even seen the power of your story yet. Failure is the fire. Success is the flame. And you are the spark that cannot be extinguished. Remember, every failure you faced was shaping you for the success you're about to claim.